The following is a special presentation of the Georgia Tech Cable Network.
Hello and welcome to the club. I'm your host, Dianna Nord. Hytech Racing is a club full of innovative students working to build the fastest hybrid race car in the nation. Club members use their keen engineering skills to problem solve and power through challenges. Let's learn more about Hytech Racing and the incredible car they've been building. What is Hytech Racing? Tell us about it.
Hytech Racing is a club here on campus where we compete in a Formula Hybrid event. It's up in New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where we design, build, and race a Formula Hybrid race car. The Formula Hybrid race car is a smaller scale race car, and it's a hybrid. The hybrid being it's got electric motors and a gas motor, similar to what you see in a Prius.
What kind of engineering has to go into these cars?
Quite a bit of engineering. There's a lot of electrical engineering, circuit work. There's structural work for our chassis and suspension. A lot of design work for putting components on the car, such as our motors and how we mount them, and similar things like that.
What kind of support does Hytech Racing need in order to be successful?
So last year it took I'd say about $40,000 for our car to be built and somewhat runnable. And this year, we're probably putting about $15,000 back into it again to get it functioning. A lot of that money comes from sponsors. Actually, all of the money comes from sponsors. SGA being our biggest one. Then you have GM and Ford, big car companies, and then they have smaller sponsors.
What is your favorite part of being involved in Hytech Racing?
I really like being on Hytech Racing because I'm able to sit down and design and research and not just sit in a classroom and memorize formulas and concepts, but actually be able to physically apply what I'm learning and what I'm researching to the vehicle and walk out into the shop and pick up a wrench and decide that, this is what needs to be done, this is how it'll work on the vehicle. So it's nice to be able to have like a physical representation of the things we're learning in school rather than just the textbook.
Tell us about the competition that Hytech is competing in this spring.
Well, we've been going up to New Hampshire on April 29th through May 2nd at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And there we're going to be competing in a couple of dynamic events and a couple of static events. So our vehicle has to be able to withstand what's called a rain test, which is where they're actually just going to spray water at the vehicle that's going to simulate rain, and it has to function properly for 2 full minutes. We're going to be doing a tilt test, which is where they're going to put the vehicle on kind of like a tilt table, and they're going to rotate it to a certain angle to represent a rollover in the event of cornering. We'll be competing in a endurance event, which is a 44-kilometer race, where you're limited to the amount of energy your vehicle is actually allowed to have. So we have to come up with calculations for how much fuel and how much energy will be in our batteries. And that event is actually judged not only on who completes the fastest, but as well as who uses their energy most efficiently.
Hytech Racing is a fast club with a bright future. A huge thanks to the dedicated leaders for taking time to speak with us. Until next time, I'm your host, Dianna Nord. Thanks for stopping by the club.